Magandang gabi po sa ating lahat. Hello to our viewers, patrons of Maestros TV. Thank you very much for still sustaining your time until 9:29 in the evening and you're still waiting for our live broadcast. Of course, to our core team, good evening. To 15 participating, Nash top performing examinees. Okay? Kaya nga ang sabi, kung maghahasik po ng pabuya at pamigay ng grasya ngayong gabi, tayo po ang unang mabibiyayaan sa mga biyayang pinagkakaloob po sa atin. Okay? Alam po ng ating Panginoon paano kung ating tanging minimiti. Lagi pong magdasal at sana bibigyan tayo ng talino, wisdom, knowledge na maaari nating magamit. Siyang magagamit natin upang mapili ang nararapat na options sa ating national test. So 30 na po ang nakasali. So we'll start na po our preliminary activities. Habol na lamang po yung iba. Ito po yung naibigay na hopefully ay na-master ninyo na po ito. Paunahan, how familiar are you with learning standards? This is just a review session. We're done with the learning competencies and standards. Okay, a survey, quick survey, moderately familiar is 13, somewhat familiar is 4, you are all familiar is 41%. So majority ay moderately familiar pa rin ang level natin when it comes to competencies and standard. Question 2. What is the primary purpose of the school-based review on curriculum context adaptation? Answer is to align the curriculum standards as well to the basic needs and context of your own school. Ma'am Pia is first on the line, followed by CA, C16, Z, and Ma'am Annalyn on the scoreboard. Okay, maintain your leg. Next, we go to question 3. Which aspect is crucial in contextualizing the learning standards, global trends, standardized, school science, and the local colors? And the answer, of course, is the context. The context means the local culture. 17 of you got the answer. Still Mampi on the first, followed by CAMs. Now is number 3, Z and Dan on the 4th and 5th place. What should a strategic plan for learning standards include? Sports, cafeteria, training, school trips. And the answer, of course, is teacher training program. Pia still on the first, CA, AMS, Z, and Dan. You maintained your slot. Now, why is collaboration with teachers essential? Of course, is majority enhancing instruction. That's why collaboration should be used. Mampia is 37, CA is 36, Z 36, EMS 36, and Dan 35. Pabilisan lang ng pag-click yun ang strategy para makapunta sa top 5. Go, how does monitoring support learning standards? Of you identifying improvement areas or priority area. Sabi ko na, di ba? O PIA for 6, Z for 5, EMS for 5, CA for 5, and then 4-4. Habulin nyo at ibaba ang mga libang to. Go! What role does data-informed decision-making play? Guide curriculum changes is the answer. That's why data-informed decision-making should be considered. Still, Mampia, 5655Z, M's 54CA, got a straight 6 answer. However, yung score niya ay kailangan pang pataasin. O 5-4 than 5-4. Question 8. Who should be engaged in the learning standards? Go. The answer is parents and students. Pampia 6-5 done. Dan now is second from 5th place. 63M 63, CA 63, Z now 62. Question 9. What is the key focus of professional development? Go. The answer is DepEd standards knowledge. Majority got the correct answer. Pia has 8 straight correct answer without error. Dan bumalik sa 7-2, M 7-2, CA 7-2, and Z 7-2. Mabilis ng mga kamay. Next, question 10. What does continuous improvement carry? Feedback and innovation. Who's the first to click? Pia 83, Dan 82, CA 82, Z 82, and Nels. Nels, welcome to the top 5 scoreboard. What do teaching standards define? Go! Hati ang score natin sa red and yellow. Teachers' expectations should be defined. Pia first, Z on second, Nels now on third. Ours is new name. Welcome to the scoreboard. And Aris is also new name. Rush is back with 3 straight correct answer. Question 12, faster. Why stay informed about pedagogical approach? All of you, correct. Enhanced teaching methods. Pia 10, Z 10, Nels 99, Rs 97, Aris 95. B is recognized with straight 11 correct answer. How can school heads support teachers technically? All of you is correct. Provide resources and mentoring. Pia 11, Z 11, Nels 10, Rs 10, Aris 10. Habol. Question 14. What is the benefit of reflective practice? Go! The correct answer, all of you still got the correct answer. Identify improvement areas. In 5 seconds lang. Pia 12, Z 11, Nels 11, Rs 11, Aris 11. Walang iihi. Go! How does collaboration among teachers help? Again, 29 got the correct answer. Sharing of best practices. Oh my gosh. Nels now on the first place. Rs on second. P on 12. Aris on 12. And C 16 is 12. Ma'am Pia, where are you? Okay, balik ka. Why address individual learning needs? No. Okay, again, only one. Is not able to proceed to blue collar, support diverse learners. Nels 13, Rs 13, Aris 13, P. You are now a part of the top 5, 13, and C16 is 13. Be careful for the next question. What characterizes student centered pedagogy? Go! All of you got the correct answer. Inquiry based learning is student centered. Nels 14, Rs 14, P 14, Aris 14, and C16 14. Next, last two questions. How can technology enhance teaching? Go. All of you again got the correct answer. Integrating with the digital tools. Nels 15, Rs 15, P 15, Aris 15, and C16. The same people. Next, 19. What is essential in evaluating the teaching effectiveness? Yellow, use of data-driven insights. Nels, Rs, Aris, P, and C16. 17 and 16 points. Last question. Which method supports continuous teacher growth? 35. All of you got it right. Collaborative reflection. You have a very good eye now. And the result. Ah, tapos na. Okay, C16 on the fourth, Pia on fifth place. And fourth place. Third place is Aris. Second place is ours. And the champion is Nels. Congratulations. Nakahabol din si Mami Pia. No? Fourth. Sino natanggal? Si P. Okay. How's the feeling of rushing with one another and who wants to go to the top 5 performing? Nabigla daw si P. Imagine on the first, tapos bigla ka nilang tinis, no? What a story for this night. Where are the others? Yan. Let me just share it to you. Saan na? Kagagawa ko kanina. Wag na muna. Wag na muna. Share ko na lang yung result. Yun lang. Hindi ko alam. Nash math exam. Nash. Wait lang po. I'm extracting the result of last night's session to be shared. Nawala tuloy. Yan. Ano yung request nyo? my God. Mali. Share dapat. Napindot ko yung no share. Okay. This is the result of last night's mock test. Hopefully you are here. We have two top performing examinees with a score of 95. Angelo of Region 2, Ma'am Gemma of Mimaropa. Followed by 90%, we have 2 LJ of Region 3, Ma'am Shirley of Calabarzon. Then Sir Dandy of Eastern Samar Region 8, 85. 85 CP of Region 2, 85 Leo Santiago of Region 2. Then Ma'am Karina, 80 from Region 12. Diol of Region 10, Ma'am Miriam Region 2. Number 12 is Ma'am Cathy of Region 2. Number 13, Ma'am Bernadette of NCR. Another 80 is Maymay of Region 4. For 75, Ma'am Rosalie of Region 10. 75, Ruth of Region 1. 75, Sir Lorjan of NIR. 75, Ma'am Marlene of Calabarzon. 75, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 of NCR. 75, Ma'am Miyami Chato of Region 7. 75, Ma'am Janet Madayag of Region 12. 75, Ma'am Raslin of Region 9. 75, Ma'am Riza Mendoza of Region 2. 70 is still passing, Ed of Region 6. 70, Ems of Region 3. 70, Ronel Lamsem of Region 12. 70, Ma'am Lowell Casera of Region 6. 70, Ma'am Lilibet Reyes of Nueva Ecija, Region 3, 70 Ma'am Regina of Region 2, 70 Leomar Credo of Region 8, 70 Ma'am Esther of Negros, 70 Ma'am Nancy Esquiero of Region 8, 70 Ma'am Mary Full Grace of Region 6, 65 passing score men's of NCR, Sandy of Region 6, Dan Cruz of Region 5, Carlos Soleta of Region 10, Ma'am Aida of Region 1, Jurs of NCR, Gisay of Region 3, Ma'am Emmy of Region 2, Dangs of Region 6, and the others. I'll just run through your names, guys. Thank you so much for your active involvement in this last or yesterday's session. All in all, we have 118, I think. No? 118, tama, who participated in the mock test. Okay, medyo kailangang i-review ang sessions natin sa result na nakita po ninyo, no? So, we'll run through and we'll dig out. Okay, there's no correct answer or best answer. We'll just agree to disagree. However, hindi natin makikita ang tamang answer key pagdating ng panahon ng inyong pong exam. Okay? So, your final decision will always prevail. Nakikita na po natin ang slide. Good evening. Medyo mahahaba yung mga tanong kaya. Okay, for item 1, the score is 20 out of 118 examinees, no? A newly appointed school head As a newly appointed school head, you receive an invitation letter from a local non-government organizations offering support to your school's reading program. Then you plan to endorse this communication to the regional office proper for their acknowledgement. However, your secretary mistakenly prepared the letter in a plain bond paper without the official letterhead and directly addressed to the Secretary of Education. Parang natapos natin ito, however, pasadaan ulit natin, no? Which of the following is the most appropriate and policy-aligned action that you should take before forwarding the document? Is it you approve the document or you return the letter? Okay, our answer here is to return the letter for the correction because this was not properly written. No, this is a business correspondence and it should be properly endorsed at yung letterhead ay dapat nakalagay. No, correct. Next, as a school head, you need to announce mandatory orientation of all teachers on the updates of the learner's information system. What is the most appropriate and policy compliant that you should take? Okay. Are you going to post an official notice to the barangay, draft a letter addressed to the SDS, create advisory, or you issue memorandum? Okay naman, issuance of memorandum po, not official notice because this is administrative matters. As a school head, you receive a request letter from the teacher applying to study leave with pay, and the teacher has attached all the documents since the letter required division level, which is the most appropriate official action. Okay, you have to draft endorsement. 83% lang because ang sabi ninyo, you prepare a cover letter addressed to SDS explaining the teacher's request. You need not to explain, no? You just endorse. You just endorse the letter of the teacher. And it's up to the signatory or the approving officer to provide you response regarding your request. Bawal pong nag-explain kasi ang nangangailangan ay yung teacher. No? Hindi po kayo yung nangangailangan. So ang decision manggagaling sa a person in authority, no? Right niya po 'yun. You don't have an authority to explain your side na disregard the letter, ah. You just endorse it and let the decision will come from your SDS, not from you. The school principal needs to transmit the teacher application for a sick leave with a complete attachment to the SDS. According to DO30, which of the following is the most appropriate way to praise the endorsement? Respectfully submitted to the school's division superintendent for immediate approval. For immediate approval, do you have the right to say to your SDS, I need your immediate approval of this request? Is this respectfully or non-respectful? Kahit sinabi mong respectfully, ala, 18 ang sumagot. Pwede daw to. Next, be respectfully endorsed to the office of the SDS for proper review. Okay, who will review? Is the SDS to review? Respectfully forwarded to the office of DS for your appropriate action. Herewith is the transmitted. So, for consideration. So, ang sagot dyan ay for appropriate action and respectfully forwarded. 60. Don't be demanding, no, to your SDS. Be careful with the language or the tone because you are forwarding from a lower to higher authority. Okay? Next. The SDS reviewed the school's final report on the implementation of the Brigada Eskwela and returning it to the school head. So meaning from top to down, acknowledging the receipt and directing the document be kept on file for record purposes. What will be the phrasing? Respectfully forwarded to the school head. Okay, ang respectfully forwarded is a statement from lower to higher. So yung 20 na sumagot po dito, let's be careful. Who will say respectfully? Is the school head or the SDS? School head, no? Baliktad. So B, since SDS siya, so ang sagot niya ay return herewith to the school head for information and record keeping. Respectfully submitted to the school head. Nako, baliktad. Herewith is the transmitted for your safekeeping. So the answer is boy. Mhm. Ang daming nawala. Ano naman? As a school head, you are tasked to finalize the division-wide memorandum on disaster preparedness. The SDS reminds you that aside from the DepEd order, you must also ensure correct spelling, punctuation, capitalization, and the proper style. Which of the following references should primarily consult to align the language format? The Civil Service Commission Handbook. Mhm. The Commission on Audit. Wala na, ang daming sumasagot sa mga... Yung Manual of Styles ba ay galing sa Civil Service, sa COA, sa Chicago Manual of Styles, or sa DEMOS? Siyempre, ang sagot natin ay DEMOS, no? The DepEd Manual of Styles. We have our own in place, okay, departments format, and that's the DEMOS. Remember this. Next, a principal draft a memorandum for teachers regarding the conduct of an emergency earthquake drill. However, the memo contained long technical jargon that confused the teachers. Inconsistent use of abbreviations like EQ drill and earthquake drill. Okay, nalilito na sila. Anong meaning ng EQ? EQ na yan. Is it emotionally quotient during disaster? Lack of specific date and time of the drill. Based on the 7 principles of effective communication, which 3 were violated? Okay, hindi naman courtesy, drop na yan. Courtesy, concreteness, consistency, and coherence, no? Along with A. So, dalawang options nyo dyan. May points din naman kayo kung A or D ang sinagot nyo. However, the 3 requirements is on clarity, consistency of the language, and completeness of information. So, A is the answer. Coherence is sticking together, no? Next, a principal is preparing a memo on the implementation of SBM, and the draft reads, the SBM shall be strengthened in all schools. The SBM grant shall follow the SBM guidelines on availment, release, utilization, and liquidation. Upon review, the SDS noted that the abbreviation SBM was never spelled out in the first paragraph or document. Now, to comply with the DEMOS, which should be the appropriate. The school-based management without the acronym, wrong na yan, no? So, yung mga 15, kawawa naman. The SBM, open and close, shall be strengthened. The SBM shall be strengthened in all schools. Anong pagkakaiba ni BNC? Kasi maaring si BNC ang sagot, no? Okay, ginamit na niya yung SBM sa susunod na statement, and that's correct sa letter C. Si B, no? Nag oh my gosh. Itong si B, inulit-ulit niya ang SBM. Si C, ganun din eh. Kailangan kasi pag tawag dito, okay na yung una na SBM, school-based money, spell out muna. Then the succeeding, okay, the SBM grants. Doon na. Because the next word is title. So the answer is B. SBM ka muna, tapos after the period, wag mo nang i-spell out ang school-based management. Gamitin mo na yung acronym na SBM. Dito naman kasi si C, spelled out lahat. The SBM, the school-based, school-based, school-based. So, redundancy rule, no? So our answer is B, 79. Are you with me? Next. The school head is preparing a division memo that cites multiple international organizations collaborating with DepEd. The draft says the United Nations, Children's Funds, United Education. This is UNICEF, no? So how do we write UNICEF? What's the wisdom of this, no? When the word or the acronym is already familiar in the academe or in teachers, it need not to be spelled out already, no? So CA, alam naman natin na UNICEF are organizations of the United Nations and the UNESCO, no? And even si Mayo. Yan. Kung hindi sana ito, ah ayun, nandun na yung explanation. Hindi ko mabasa lahat. No? The abbreviations. Basta the wisdom of using this UNICEF, UNESCO, and CMEO are, these are already considered as familiar acronyms. UNICEF. Even among the broadcasters in TV and in radio, they no longer term it as the United Nations Children's Fund Foundations and the United National Educations and Scientific. They just pronounce it as UNICEF, okay? UNESCO and CIMEO. These are a group of international organizations working on with the United Nations. Are these statement or acronym not familiar to you, my dear school heads? Or so familiar already? We are used to this acronym, tama ba, as school heads and teachers? Or no? Oo. Yes. Nandun kasi in-explain na niya that these are already common terms used. And for the purpose of brevity, yeah, for the purpose of brevity, in a correspondence, wag nyo nang gamitin, no? They're actually accepted. During the school management audit, a principal prepared report containing the following. DepEd has released new guidelines. NEDA, we will hold our training at CIMEO in ETEC based on the most about the rules on articles and abbreviations, which sentences needs or need correction. Is it sentences 1 and 2, sentence 3, 4, and 5, sentence 2, 4, and 5, or 3, 4, and 5? Because they all need the articles D or the before the abbreviations. 53 or 44% got it right. A school principal drafted the following, which correct rule of capitalization and observations were correctly written. PRC, WHO, ASEC, OSEC, DOH. 135. Only the four Office of the Secretary. Tingnan nyo nga, hindi pala OSEC, pero parang OSEC. Paki-check nga what is the proper abbreviation or acronym of Office of the Secretary. Meron bang small letter dapat? Sino nagre-research? Okay. Sec pa rin, no? We set an example in Assistant Secretary. Thank you. Next, during the preparation program of certificates, a school head encountered the following entries, which of them are consistent with the DMOS on educational degrees. Maria Lopez, PhD, Division recognized Juan Car de la Cruz, ED, Master of Arts, guest lecturer Ana Ramos, MA, University will offer PhD. 2, 3, and 5 are correctly written. Is this correct? 2, 3, and 5? While Ana Ramos, MA. Kaya nga, correct dapat to, di ba? No more comma after the surname. And even Doctor of Philosophy, PhD, okay naman. Yung kwan, open and closed. Tanggalin ang open and closed. It should be the PhD, walang open and close. It should be 1, 2, 3, and 5. 1, 2, 3, and 5. 1, 2, 3. Sayang yung A pero wala namang 5. 1, 2. Ay, wrong pala yung 5. No? Wrong pala yung 5. The answer is A. Correct? 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Si 4, okay ba to? Ana Ramos Master of... Ay, oo. So 1, 2, and 3. Yes, A dapat ang answer dito. 34. Sino nakakuha? A. May sumasagot ba dito sa ating... Yeah, may sumasagot nga. Talagang ang daming gustong ituktok sa ulo pagdating ng demos no, yung mga other members natin. Maraming ganito na lumabas no, on demos. The school head is finalizing the graduation souvenir and he encounters the following entries and must be edited accordingly, which should be correctly written. Ako, sakit na ulo. Tingnan nyo nga, the answer key says it's 3, 4, and 5 only. 3, invocation, Reverend Ray Reyes. 4, closing remarks, the Honorable Mary Singson. And the salutation, Dear Representative Cruz. Guest speaker, Sen Maria Santos, PhD. Okay naman. Okay naman si guest speaker, di ba? Or it should be spelled out Senator. It's duplicated. Tama. Yes. Redundant respect, no? Okay. Next. overly uttered respect of authority. According to DepEd Demos, the first mentioned abbreviation thereafter, and the abbreviation uses all capital letters without period. The year series should also be included. The first mentioned nuances must be. Yan. Which should How should Republic Act 10533 series of 2013 be correctly cited in the succeeding official document? RA, walang number, no? Correct ang answer key natin. Series S 2013. Should not be written with Republic. Which should not also be with period R, period A, period. Correct, no? B talaga? Yes? Okay. Which of the following correctly follows the Demos rule in abbreviation? PH period D, mali na yan, no? PhD, comma, USA, DepEd. Okay na. 112, got it right. Which of the following sentences correctly follows the Demos rule on capitalization of references? Goodness, pati ito, no? Sorry, sinira ko yung mga utak nyo kagabi. Kaya pala ang daming mababa ang scores. Which of the following is the binigla nyo tapos nag-answer? Yan. Better review this, no? And consult our demos. Okay? So this time I will be giving you another set of mock exam. Please wait for a minute or two. Pangatlong session ko na kayo, no? Medyo okay na. Garargal ng boses ko. Nag-start ako ng 5 p.m. sa undergrad. Kaya need ko din mag-rest. Bigyan ko kayo ng assessment na. Okay lang ba, mga kapatid? Okay, thank you. Nawawalan din ako ng boses. Kaya alata nyo pag 9 na, pag late na ako, meaning I have a prior commitment as well. Nagkawindang-windang daw sila. Sige, pasensya na. Kailangan nyo talang pagdaanan yung mga different formats of exams. Okay, sa mga hindi pa naka-attempt ng mga tabular data, mock test na puro table na 140 items with block and timer, please avail. Kailangan nyo yon to test your readiness sa mga tabular and data analysis questions. Yes, Ma'am Rochelle, you're free to take the map pa rin. Naka-open pa po yun. Twice po kayo mabibigyan ng allowance, no? Thank you very much to those who are giving their intention. Just feel free to message us for your availment of tatlo na po yun. Mock test, anim na yun. Mock test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Natigo 140 items na bakbaka ng mga tanong. Okay, I guess we're now to end our session for tonight. It's already 10:31. We have quite few already who answered and submitted their answers, and tomorrow we'll be sharing to you the results, and of course we'll run through the corrections and answer keys. Thank you so much for your active involvement. I shared a newly uploaded videos about senior high school strengthened curriculum. Please watch and be updated on the latest. Thank you very much. Happy implementation of senior high school. Mga kapatid, goodbye na po tayo. Yung mga hindi pa po naka-exam, ipagpatuloy pong mag-exam. Okay po ba? We'll end our discussions na. Thank you so much sa 11 pa rin ang nandito sa ating GC. Okay, thank you. See you again tomorrow. Bye. Submit nyo na lang po tapos tomorrow i-process po natin yung mga sagot nyo. Okay? Okay lang po. Thank you. May isi-send ako na video na YouTube video about strengthened senior high school. Please watch para ma-update din po kayo sa latest. Tomorrow will be the pilot implementation review ng senior high school sa St. Paul. Okay, bye-bye!